So we're in the Wise Guys barbecue backyard, little laboratory kitchen area. We have our Gateway drum smoker. We're going to be cooking with our harder charcoal and our Flaming Grown Products wood. So harder charcoal is a Victorix hardwood lump charcoal. It's harder, it's heavier. When I dump it out, you'll realize why. The pieces are big, they're nice. It's not, again, you're not going to have baby pieces to giant pieces. You'll have a lot of giant, big pieces inside here. They ship right to house. They do this is the 20-pound bag. They have small 10-pound bags, which are my normal ones I use for the drums, just because 10 pounds is a perfect amount for a cook. Then it's just ribs, so you don't really need to fill it all the way up. If this was a pork cook, for pork butts, I'd fill this thing all the way up. But because it's not, we're just gonna go like this. We're gonna take our fire starter. I put it always in the middle when it's on ribs. Light it.
Try and keep the wind.
Yep. Then just drop it in. Stays uncovered for 10 minutes. Uncovered, vents open, 10 minutes to get the fire started. The fire, what you want to look for is about a softball size to get it going. And then that's when you put the lid on and you'll get it all situated, ready to go for your cook. This drum is about 5-6 years old. It really wasn't used that much, so it's a brand new drum. We've done a pork cook, a rib cook, and a chicken cook off this can just because it was in the driveway and I didn't have to go dig through the trailer to get all the other stuff out. But primarily, this will be either the chicken wing cooker or the pork cooker for this year coming up. Because our chicken and our pork is always cooked on a drum. Our ribs and our brisket are cooked on a Humphreys Pine Plus. But that's how we do this. For wood today, we're going to use 4 chunks. 2 are pecan, 1's cherry, and 1 is maple. So that will go right in the fire basket. We'll split them up in the way the fire's set up. It'll be perfect. When I'm putting these on, we'll put the wood on about 10 minutes before we put the ribs on. So the wood starts smoking up. We'll put the diffuser plate in, and then we'll put a water pan on top of there. So when we're cooking the ribs, there's moisture in the air for them. So when you're cooking ribs, you're gonna put them in. It's going to sit in there perfectly. So when you put it on the smoker, it'll sit right inside that rack. Then we'll do it again with this rack. So this is a smaller rack compared to what we normally would do. Normally the size racks, we're going to be cooking in comps about this size. So it's going to sit right in. This one, I could probably take out 1 bone, but it's okay. Because when it goes in, it's going to shrink up a little bit while it's cooking. Then again, push it in, pick up, drop in. Perfect. And then that's how you set those inside there. So our Gateway drum is sitting right about 300 degrees. We're just going to up that just a tad. In the fire box, again, we have harder charcoal with Flaming Grown Products wood. We have 2 pecans, 1 maple, and 1 cherry wood. I have a diffuser on the inside, and I have the water pan already sitting there. So now what we'll do is we'll open up the lid, take this out, put that right on the back end because it holds it for me for 30 seconds. Because you don't really want to touch the lid if you don't have hot gloves on because you'll burn yourself. I've done it plenty of times over the years. And now you'll see me and Katie, we'll pick these up and we'll put them in so it sits perfectly. You can fit 3 of these racks perfectly inside the drum. So then what we're going to do is every 15-20 minutes we're going to take it and we're just going to spin them. So you're going to get even cookness on the drum. So we're going to start it off like this so they're all facing perfect. So this, we're going to set the drum up now so it's a triangle. So this process that we're going to do is it's going to be about an hour to an hour and a half in the smoke. It's all going to depend on color that we're getting on those ribs. You'll see in a little bit, I'll have squeezed butter. I'll put a little bit of squeezed butter on top to add moisture back into those ribs. Even though there's a water pan, I want to make sure that bark is not getting tough. So that butter and margarine will help relax it. It's perfect. You'll see a lot of ribs come out dark. Some people have them a little darker than others. My ribs always come out dark. But in the smoker they're dark, but then during my wrap and my sauce process, I lighten them back up. So it's all a way of looking at something. When you're looking with a judge, you're looking at appearance, taste, and tenderness. The appearance is the only thing we as humans can figure out perfectly. By looking at the box, looking at how you're setting them up, the color of it, we can all adjust that. Taste and tenderness, every time you cut a rib, that tenderness could change, the flavor can be different. All three of those racks will be similar in flavor, but won't be the same flavor. Because each pig is eaten differently. So those seasonings are gonna sit differently on every single piece. So now we've had this on for about 40 minutes. We've already done one rotation. Now we're on the second rotation, which our color of these ribs are looking fantastic. That's what we have so far for color. We're getting really good on color. So now we're gonna spin this around. We're gonna grab our parquet or our squeezed butter. We're using country crock. Some people use parquet. Little bit on top of these, just to enhance some moisture back into them. There you go, my love. Can you just grab me the smoking hogs rub, please?
Yep.
It's right there. Then I'm just gonna take a little bit more of. We're gonna take a little bit more smoking hogs. Just drizzle it on a little bit.
Good.
Yep, perfect. Because we're doing a one bite, so we're trying to always add extra flavor back into the meat. And you're just trying to come in and go through. Perfect. So now, about another 2 turns, and we'll be ready to wrap. Give it a little love tap. Perfect. So as you see, we've already done that. We've added butter. Now we've done this wrap. So then we'll go another little bit, rotate it again. One more rotate after that, and then we'll go to wrapping mode.